Like, oh my gosh, you guys, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Have you seen the Hunger Games yet? Because if you didn't, then you should really go see it, because it is a really good movie.
Oh, I've seen the Hunger Games, alright. That movie really is good. Well, I haven't seen the movie yet, but maybe I should. Okay, Tails, so we now know that Dr. Robotnik wasn't the one who was doing that evil laugh. So I guess somebody right here must have been. Well, why here on the island of Sodor? Well, I just think that this was most likely where we were hearing that evil laugh at.
Can I please go now? Because if I don't, I'm going to be late. Oh, now here comes Sir Topham, Hatt, and Harold. Gordon, we might have to cancel your train. What? Why cancel it now? Well, the crash site up ahead is blocking both lines of tracks. And we don't want the crash site to be even more worse by making more engines crashing into it. Already, 7 engines crashed into the crash site. Well, couldn't you have Harvey to do something about it? I have already done something about it, and I don't think this is gonna work out for me. Sir, I cannot handle a very bigger crash site that's too big for me.
Well, you managed to get Bird out. And along with Scruffy, too.
It was a fun ride. Yeah, it was so fun.
Okay, I don't think Bert knows what crashing really is. Crashing isn't fun, and it's not even a ride either. When are those dumb lads ever going to learn?
Okay, this is not good. This is really not good. I guess that crash site is gonna have to require a bigger crane. I don't know any bigger cranes! Ouch. I should really watch to where my head is going.
Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute.
Oh, yes, Edward. What is it?
I know a bigger crane that we need. An engine who knows that we need a bigger crane. So, Edward, who is it? In my old railway, we used to have a bigger crane that can handle any bigger mess. But then, after there were no more bigger messes to handle, that bigger crane we used to have got transferred to another railway. So, sir, I know what you really need.
All right, just tell us the name, and I will get him to come to Sodor.
When the rest of the day passed and a new day came, the new crane finally arrived.
There be a bigger crane, matey. So this is a bigger crane that you're talking about?
It sure is, sir.
Edward, it's been years since I have seen you, my friend.
It's good to see you again too, Rocky. Now, there's a very big crash that happened close at the airport, and it's gonna require a big crane. Which is why it's a good thing that I met you.
Okay, Edward. Well, lead the way.
I'm also gonna be of assistance to handle the rest. And off Edward and Rocky went, towards the crash site. Rocky may be a very heavy crane, but he's not too heavy for an old engine to pull. Even though Edward is old, he could still handle any heavy train. Finally, Edward and Rocky came to the crash site. Here we are, Rocky.
Now this mess I can handle.
So Rocky set to work by getting every engine and car back on the rails. For small cranes, it would take a very long time to get the job done. But for bigger cranes, they get the job done faster. At every minute passing, every car and engine is getting back on the rails very fast. After a long time of getting everyone back on the rails, the job was then finally done. After a job well done, Harvey took the rest of the engines to the repairs. The track was then cleared so that all the trains can go running through again. Later that day, after Thomas, Rosie, Percy, Henry, and James got back from the repairs, there was a big welcome for Rocky, the bigger crane.
Rocky, out of all bigger cranes like you, no bigger mess stands any chance. You have been a really useful crane here on Sodor. Thank you very much, sir. A real honor.
I have to say, you're so restless of cleaning bigger messes.
I couldn't even handle bigger messes, but Rocky can. He truly is the strongest crane.
I really gotta say, Rocky rocks. Most useful crane we ever have.
Rocky, what I like to say to you is, thank you. Thank you for getting us all out of that very big mess. Without you, the mess would even be more worse. You're welcome, Thomas. In fact, all of you are welcome. 3 cheers for Rocky!
And with that, all the engines cheered and cheered and cheered for Rocky, the bigger crane. And so the railway now has a bigger crane, and no bigger mess will stand any other chance. And yes, I have seen the Hunger Games movie, and if you haven't seen it, you should really go and see it.